Here tonight. I hope you guys are all comfortable. We have a lovely show prepared for you guys tonight. All of the sketches and routines that you guys will be seeing tonight are created and performed by the students of Honors 307W, Comedy as an Artistic Approach. So, to begin the night, I'd like to take a quick poll. Who in here likes classical music? Show of hands. Okay, all right. Looks like we're all relatively on the same page. I hope so. Cool. Well, I mean, I also listen to classical music sometimes. You guys want to know when I listen to classical music, though?
Why?
When I don't want to listen to music. It's not bad music per se. It's just that, personally, it's just the most reliably boring. Like, okay. It's just that it's really good at making me not want to listen to it. That's not much better. Okay. Well. You don't hear blasting at parties, do you? No. You'll never hear in your life somebody say, oh, dude, is that Moonlight Sonata by Beethoven? Oh, this song claps! No, you'll never hear that. Never. You won't. And that's because parties with classical music aren't called parties. They're called soirees. The difference being, at a party, when you want to dance, you get turned up, right? Okay? But at soirees, when you want to dance, you get turned down. So, I mean, and so many people will be like, oh, but the classical music is home to some of the most amazing, most masterfully crafted pieces of all time. It's full of geniuses. Geniuses, I say. And I say, wait. When was the last time Beethoven dropped into the EP, huh? When was the last time Bach broke the top 100 chart? It's been a very long time. It's like they're dead or something. So ignorant. Speaking of ignorance and relevance in music, Pitbull is a guy that exists. Where are my Pitbull fans? Yeah, sure. Like I'm talking about the musician, not the dog. We're not. All right. Well, for any of you guys that just cheered, do any of you guys? Can any of you guys name an album by Pitbull? Mr. Worldwide doesn't count, and I'll get to that in a minute. Please name an album, no phones, no songs, albums. Anyone? Anyone throw a hand? You guys haven't heard of classics. Classics! Like Gotti, Climate Change, Globalization, Global Warming, Planet Pit. That one's real, I looked it up. And my personal favorite, Dale. It's pronounced Dollar. However, I like the name Dale far better because it perfectly personifies everything that Pitbull is, which is just kind of a very bland and just so ordinary name that it kind of slips under the rug. I'm so sorry for all the Dales out there that you can be related to Pitbull. To me, regarding the Mr. Worldwide thing, I'd just like to say the fact that he calls himself Mr. Worldwide is the greatest challenge to our legal system. Because we're supposed to get arrested for false advertising. And that guy got famous for it. Regardless? Okay, anyway, our first act tonight is the name switch. So, everybody please join me in welcoming them as we begin our show, The Soft Generation.
Chai tea latte for Sailor.
Oh my gosh, Sailor, what you got for yourself? He's so cute. Please let me go get your drink.
Oh, hey, that's my latte. It's $6 for that.
Come on, Sailor, listen to me all the time. Maybe one time you ever did anything for me. Okay, do you not remember when I let you go to the mall with what's his face and he drove my car? His name was Jake, and I let you drive my car to go meet him. Okay, that's besides the point, but just please let me go do it. Please, please, please.
Iced chai tea latte for Sailor.
You know what? Fine, I'm a good friend.
Lord.
So go ahead, but you don't need.
Iced chai tea latte for
What
CeeLo.
are you gonna do? What are you gonna do when he finds out you're into me and not Sailor? Well, I haven't
CeeLo.
done that for yet.
Iced chai tea latte for Silas.
Hi, is this the iced chai tea latte for Sailor?
Yeah, is this for you?
Yeah, that's me.
How's it? You say your name again? Is it Sailor, Sailor, CeeLo, Silas?
It's, Sailor.
Oh, okay. I just wanted to know for next time you came in and got coffee.
Next time?
Yeah, I was just hoping you came in and visit me again sometime.
Oh, how about tomorrow night?
Tomorrow night? We're not open tomorrow night.
Yeah, I know. I was hoping we could just maybe, happen to meet up somewhere for dinner or something.
Oh, I know what you're saying. All right, so what time?
How about 8?
Okay, yeah, that sounds great. Yeah.
All right, great. Just text me the place.
But I don't have your number.
Well, there you go. You do now.
All right, awesome. Sounds great.
Oh, one more thing. You see that girl over there?
Yeah.
That's my friend Mackenzie. She's staying with me for the week, so would it be okay if she came too?
Oh, yeah, that'd be fun.
Yeah, can you just bring a friend for her?
Yeah, totally. I know the perfect guy.
All right, great, thanks. See you then.
Oh, but what about your latte?
Oh, I don't drink those.
Hey, where's my latte?
Oh, I gave it back to him after I wrote the number on it.
What the heck? You owe me $6.
Yeah, fine, whatever. Also, we're going on a date with him and his friend tomorrow.
What do you mean? Oh my gosh, Mackenzie.
What?
I can't do this. I really
Say
can't
what?
do it.
Yes, you can, and you will. We're already here. We're not leaving.
This. You're just so spontaneous and carefree. It's so annoying.
It's the worst thing that could happen.
Are you kidding me? The worst
What?
thing that could happen. He could be a serial killer, Mackenzie.
Doesn't matter. Oh, remember, you're Mackenzie. I'm Sailor.
Yeah, no problem.
Oh, hey, ladies. You look beautiful tonight.
Thanks. You all look lovely as well.
Thank you so much. Oh, Mackenzie.
Yes.
Yes.
This is my friend Drake.
Hi, Drake. I'm Mackenzie. It's nice to meet you.
Drake, what's your name?
Mackenzie. It's nice to meet you.
Sorry, I don't shake hands. So, Sailor, where are you from?
Well, I'm from Louisville.
Okay, what about you, Mackenzie?
I'm from Harrodsburg.
So, what do you do for fun?
Well, I just usually spend time out on the farm, I go fishing and frog gigging, just usual stuff a country girl would do.
Well, when I'm not stuck in traffic, I try to hit up Lulu, maybe head down to 4th Street, and I always carry a bottle of Louisville Tap to stay hydrated.
So, where did you guys go to high school?
I graduated from Sayers Classical Academy, one of the most pretentious and expensive private schools in the state. Just attending that school put me on the fast track to success.
I went to Mercer County Senior High, and I was actually in the top 10 of my class at Trinity, and I was voted senior superlatives. It was the same teachers that wrote my recommendation letters to get me into the Governor's Scholar Program.
Now, I was also accepted into the Governor's Scholar Program. However, I turned it down because I decided to go relax at a water ski resort for the summer. And I didn't need the money anyways because, well, I just, I cheated my way through school. What are you doing?
Sorry, I got cold. Look, I have an idea. How about we all just go around the table, we share something interesting?
Yeah, let's do it. I'll go first. When I was born, my dad thought I had a penis because I was born with a vestigial tail.
I used to be a cross-dresser.
Yeah, well, I was the youngest person to ever find out who the father of my baby was on Maury.
I took 13 seminars on how not to be a boring person.
Wait, you went to those too?
Shut up!
Sometimes I'm just a straight up bitch.
Well, sometimes I'm a slut.
work dinner.
And just to be clear, I'm Sailor and she's Mackenzie.
And I'm Drake.
I'm leaving.
Guess I'm leaving too then. Text me.
That went way better than I expected.
Great. So up next we have Lee Duval doing a nice little stand-up routine.
Hi everyone, how you doing? That was a great sketch. That was great. So good for me. My name's Rhiannon. I'm going to tell you a story about the one time I went to the gym. Well, as you can see, and so I was scrolling through Instagram and I decided I saw some like Instagram models, some Insta baddies, you know how it is, and they were just, you know, they're really like in shape, slim, you know, and it like I was Insta-spired, if you will. I decided I wanted to go to the gym, I wanted to get healthy, and I got a friend to go with me, you know, and I looked up, you know, I did my research. I looked up how to be an Insta baddie, what to work on to be an Insta baddie, and it told me about this thing called glutes. So I was like, okay, what are those? Looked up what glutes were, looked up how to work on glutes, and it said stair climbers, and I was like, okay. I'm more of an elevator. I take them whenever I can. It's a beautiful invention, ADA compliant. I'm a fan. And I go to this gym and it's got these stair climbers and I really don't know how they work. And I asked my friend, I'm like, okay, well, do you want to get on the stair climber with me? Like, we can do this together or a team? And no, she doesn't want to do that because it's a lot of work. She's also an elevator person. I respect that. So I step on, I'm going to figure this out because I'm going to be an Insta baddie, right? And I step on, I put my phone up on the top. In case you don't know this, stair climbers are kind of like an escalator to nowhere that you have to work on it yourself. You push the stairs and you just keep going nowhere. And there's this really the buttons are up here, and there's this convenient little slot to put your phone. And I put my phone up there, it's like up there, right? And I step on these steps and they start going. And I'm going. And then these big words pop up. It says, enter weight in big block letters. So now it's harassing me. I put my weight in, but that's not what it meant. It meant enter the weight of resistance. And so I put my weight in, and it didn't take triple digits. No. So it puts in 10% of my body weight. And these stairs start going, and they start going, and I'm flying. I'm running up these stairs, and I'm going, and I can't reach the buttons, I can't stop the machine, and I'm going. And I'm going, and eventually, after 3, 4, 5 minutes, I fall off on my glutes. So I stand up. Dust off my pride, my dignity. I look up, you know, I just want to go home. I just want to look at some pictures of puppies, some Insta baddies so I can get inspired all over again. And I look up at my phone. It's up at the top of this escalator to hell. And I can't reach it. The stairs still flying, by the way. And it's over. It's over. Damn it. That's all I got for you. Thank you. Kate Richardson with her stand-up. Rhiannon, like, great. I think she deserves another round.
Okay, so, you know, this is an honors comedy class. So everyone up here tonight are nerds. Okay? But I'd like to distinguish myself. I'm a cool nerd, okay? And you know why? Because I'm on the EKU mock trial team. That's right. And I know what you're thinking. And yes, I will be in the lobby signing autographs after the show. So, there's a couple things you should know about mock trial if you've been living under a rock and you don't know what it is. The first thing is,
It's like a rap battle, okay? Bunch of nerds in a room saying objections. Objection, Your Honor. Mississippi versus Richard's Barbecue. Code 2214. Mic drop. And the crowd goes wild. Go wild for me. I need the validation. Thank you. I needed that. Okay, so another thing you should know is that the UK mock trial team is the scum of the earth. Thank you. They suck. I mean, they're actually pretty good, but they suck, okay? And here's another thing. I am an avid believer to never show weakness in front of your opponent. Never. And that's why I am going to tell you this story. Here we go. So, it's the first match that I've ever played. Okay? It's the night before. I'm feeling myself. I'm usually a nugget person. I'm feeling myself though, so I just had to go for a cheeseburger. I went to Burger Town. I was feeling myself. Me and my teammate are eating the same thing. We bite into it, and she's like, "This is kind of pink." And I was like, "You power through." Okay, we need to finish this. We are the EKU mock trial team. Okay, we can eat some pink meat. It won't bother us. Cut to the next day, right before the round. We shat ourselves. It was bad. Okay, we were talking to each other through the stall. Noises were coming out of our bodies. I was sweating. I walk out of the stall, dazed and confused, and I see the back of my teammate's head. And I go to her, like she is my savior, because I don't have my skirt zipped up. And I go to her and I say, "Can you please zip up my skirt, please, God." She turns around, and that is not my teammate. That's someone doing their makeup. And as I asked that person, the hand dryer's going on in the background, so she didn't fully hear me. So she turns around and she sees me in my unzipped skirt, and she says, "Did you just ask if you could borrow my mascara?" And I said, "No." And I ran out. I was embarrassed. My teammate runs out after me. We're walking down the hallway, and she says, "Hey, do you know who that was?" I said, "No." She said, "That is the star of the UK mock trial team." And that's when I realized two things simultaneously. First, I showed weakness in front of my enemy. And second, my skirt was still unzipped. And it fell and I tripped in the hallway. And that's all I have for you tonight. I'm going to introduce the next skit. It's called The Sorority Meeting. It's something near and dear to my heart. So give these beautiful ladies some snacks.
Okay, ladies, let's get this Sigma Alpha Theta Kappa Omega Alpha meeting started already. That's my big!
Cody from Snapchat just texted me. Where's your Snap? Should I open it?
Didn't he leave you unopened for like 2 hours? And then you're gonna immediately respond?
Hey, River. This meeting is not only for the benefit of ourselves, but also of our community. Stop being disrespectful. Close your mouth, please.
Sorry, Emily K. Sorry, Big.
Okay, anyway, let's get back to this. So, as our first order of business, we have a fellow Greek life member here today. It's a fraternity member coming to tell us about something. So, let's give him a big round of applause. Everybody stay happy. Woo!
So, my name's Cody from the Phi Alpha Sigma Alpha Alpha Chi Chi Ice Thai Tea Latte. I'm here with a proposal for you guys.
That's Chloe from Snapchat. He doesn't see me here.
Hey River, I didn't know you were part of Sigma Alpha Theta Kappa Pi Omega Delta Paca Alpaca sorority.
Yeah.
So, since I was coming here tonight, I wanted to bring y'all a treat, but I heard you're on a sorority-wide diet, so I brought you these carrots.
How dare We are on a no protein, no gluten, no dairy, 100% organic, 100% fat-free, 100% sugar-free diet only! How could you be so disrespectful, Corey?
It's Cody.
Oh my god, dude! She has dyslexia!
I don't know how you say something so mean!
How dare you?
You will be hearing from my daddy's lawyer. Out of your head. What are you here for, anyway?
Sorry about that. I've been here, my fraternity, Phi Alpha Sigma Alpha Alpha Pi Thai Ice Chai Tea Latte. We're doing a community service event, and we were wondering if you guys would like to participate.
What's community service?
Just ask me what community service is.
Yeah.
Do y'all not do community service? EKU requires each fraternity and sorority do at least 20 minutes of service each semester.
No. My daddy just makes huge donations to the organizations that we're a part of. We don't do that community service bullshit.
So none of y'all have ever done community service.
No, you whore. Stop asking.
Just surprised. That's all. Would you care to participate with us anyway? We're planning on cleaning up trash around the campus and freeways, and we need at least 16 people. And I think if my frat and your sorority get together, we can definitely meet the requirements.
Why would I pick up trash?
Outside?
Where we would sweat.
And it's hot?
It's not even my trash.
Why would you have trash anyway?
We leave smelling like dumpsters.
And I can't be outside for more than 20 minutes. Skin cancer's a real thing now, you know. I ain't about to catch that.
Would we have to wear those orange vest thingies? I do not wear orange.
Okay, what if y'all came, but you didn't do anything, just so we could get the numbers?
And waste time that we could be using to catch up on KUWTK? I think not.
What's KUWTK?
Oh my god.
Do you live under a rock?
Is keeping up with our Kardashians?
I have made my final decision. Our sorority will not be participating in the community service project. Instead, we'll be using the time as a KUWTK watch party. We have to find out if Kimmy is going to have her fourth P80. And if Kendall's actually going to get back with Tristan. I don't know if we can miss all that drama for this community dumb service thing, whatever.
Okay. Well, thanks for letting me give my proposal anyway.
You're welcome. Actually, before you leave, maybe your fraternity and our sorority could have our KUWTK watch party together.
I've really been dying to find out if Kimmy's going to have this fourth baby or not. So, sure, what time?
Sundays at 10, like always.
So can we see you there?
Sure, we're in.
Awesome! I'll see you then.
Bye-sies.
Bye!
Bye-sies.
Oh my god. That went perfect!
What do you guys mean?
Operation Set River and Cody up on a date was a success!
You guys are serious? What's wrong? I just never thought I'd see the day ready to go with Cody Johnson. I've been dreaming of this since I laid eyes on him 4 months, 3 days, 16 hours, 17 minutes, and 15 seconds ago.
Get ready, kids! Your dreams are about to come true!
That brings up a nice point, by the way. It has come to my attention I have not told you guys my names as your master of ceremonies. That is deeply in my apologies. My name is Adam Matthew Woldhuber, and I'm your master of ceremonies.
Yeah!
I said that earlier. To welcome our next act, Marianne Carpenter.
How's everyone's semester been going? Me too. I've had a really rough semester. I've been in and out of the hospital so much, I might as well be an 80-year-old chain-smoking alcoholic. But that's not going to stop me from getting an A, performing for you lovely folks tonight. So I'm here to talk to you about healthcare, the healthcare system. It sucks, literally. They will drain you of every last dollar you have. They will harass you constantly for your money with bills, emails, phone calls, smoke signals, text messages, mail. But I have one simple trick on how to meet your $7,000 deductible in under 3 weeks. First of all, you need a life. Be like super busy. The next step is to stress a lot. That's right. Freak the F out, man. If you are successful, you will gain a spontaneous mystery illness. Now, you can choose to treat said spontaneous mystery illness with a doctor, or you can just, slap some symptoms into Google, hit WebMD, and figure out what's wrong with you. So, you may have a caffeine withdrawal headache from the copious amount of coffee you've been downing lately, or you may have cancer. WebMD can't tell the difference, and neither can you. So, the next step, obviously, would be to go to primary care if, your headache doesn't go away, because obviously it's not going to go away. Except, primary care cannot see you. No, it's going to be like at least 4 months. So, you better take your butt to urgent care. So you get to urgent care. And they see you, alright? But when they see you for about 5 minutes, and then they leave. And you're sitting there like, what the heck is that? And then all of a sudden you hear outside in the hallway, they're like, I don't know, we gotta send her to the specialist. Like, there's something wrong with her. We don't really know what's going on. Anyway, so they write you a recommendation from the specialist. They're like, just skip your primary care doctor. They can't help you anyways. So, on your way to your specialist, you get the phone call and they're like, sorry girl, we can't see you for at least another 8 months, because let's be real, they're busy people, and everybody's, because they're the best in the county or whatever, So, that headache's getting real bad. So you might as well go to the ER at least 3 different times, because God knows that you feel awful, and you do not have time for this. So you want treatment right now. Next up is because the ER can't help you, obviously, is to wait and get into the specialist. Except the specialist is like, bro, I can't tell you what's wrong with you. So you end up getting stuck in this mystery illness medical limbo. And honestly, so you're stuck in mystery illness medical limbo, and you end up in this loop of constant doctors and tests and inconclusiveness. So by now, your $7,000 deductible has been well met, and you're well on your way to keep paying your bills. So what you need to keep in mind, folks, is to pay your bills, because God knows they will come back. Thank you. About a man from a far-off, mysterious place who's sure to bring a smile to your face. This is Mickey McGriddle. Thank you.
Oh, absolutely. That's all. Flu, that's all. It won't happen again. It's just these teenagers.
I sure hope so. I'm going to go to my office and do the weekly crossword, like I always do. I'll be there. If you need anything, give me a holler.
Oh, of course. You and your puzzles. Anyway, you can count on me, I promise. There's no need to worry. Bye.
Good luck.
Okay. You got this. You got all the papers you need right here, and all you gotta do is wait for the applicant. Now let's just read through the resume. What the hell? This is an old English. And it's an iambic pentameter. This part isn't even filled out. It's just got a crayon drawing of a horse that says, "I hath arrived."
I hath arrived! Interview, I'm here to get paid. Show you my skills,
Anyway, come with me,
Mr. Mickey McRiddles, the best in the biz. I love riddles and puzzles and sometimes a quiz. If you wish to know a little more about me, step forth and answer my questions.
Listen, call it the riddles, Dr. Seuss. I'm not questions. Now let's go this way. Let's get this over with. What do you think you're bringing to the table with this?
This allows you to present my first quadrant. A riddle to spin your brain like
What do you keep rambling on about riddles? This is a place of business. What I'm glad to see you get that through your thick skull.
What's going on in here? I heard some commotion.
Oh, nothing. It's just he's causing
Oh, are you having problems keeping your emotions at the ease again?
Absolutely not. It's just with him I can't.
yes, for a friend, the more the merrier. Working alone only makes my riddle scarier.
Hey, Wordsworth, I think you've said enough.
He's right. This doesn't concern you. Did you say riddles? I think I'll sit in on this interview. It appears you need the peer supervision.
Goody. Fast riddle! What's a feeling in your voice? Where thoughts find it off? Yet if you reuse the words, it's like drop.
Yeah, difficult one really sums it up.
Is it horse?
A horse, but of course you're right on the money. And so quick to answer, it's not even funny.
What does that have to do with my question?
I was an equestrian trainer, the best on the prairie. Many think this irrelevant, but I say au contraire. For if my hunts contain horses, well, what can't they do? I can see it.
Do you even know who something's frothing, all right? Anyway, let's move on. What special talents?
Next riddle!
Oh, this is going to be a hard one.
It's a tall, flowing country, so coarse and well-grown, but also a thin set of hair the U.S.
Gee, I don't know. Nothing to do with special talents, probably.
Maine. It's Maine.
Maine, I exclaimed. The same Maine I came to take reign in the name of my acclaimed famed horse racing game.
Shakespeare! No, you know where you are. This is McDonald's. The clown does not give a flying McNugget about your horse racing practice. Do you understand? Am I out of pitch? Do you need it to rhyme, you son of a...
That's enough!
You seem to have misheard me, my dim-witted hirer. You know not my efforts, simply read the inquiry.
Why? This is just...
Pasting a picture of yourself next to the prize-winning horse. That is impossibly stupid.
You still deny my prowess, which I find absurd. Allow Riddle number 3 to steal breath from your words. Final riddle! Behold my masterpiece. Two toes!
Hooves! Is it hooves, Mickey? Horse hooves! Final answer locked in! Oh, what is hooves?
Hooves is a difficult word to just blow out of the blue.
about as creative as a box of crayons if they were all gray and could only draw horses. Oh, Mr. McCriddles, I think this concludes our interview. Did you get the job? Couldn't tell you. Was it successful? Who knows? Will we be calling you back? Quite frankly, I don't give a damn. Have fun with T.S. Idiot. Here you go, ma'am. I'm quitting.
Mr. Sparkman, wait, come back.
Which?
Well, Mr. McRiddles, it appears that position has just opened up. Would you be interested in getting paid to ask a barrage of confusing and ridiculous questions to anxious and unprepared teenagers?
Do not fret if our schedule's too hard. Now please welcome the cast of From Eugene to Todd!
Eugene, man, it's gonna be just fine. It's gonna take a little bit of adjusting, but I brought you here to have a good time. It's gonna be great.
Are you sure about this?
Positive. Listen, we're in there. I'm Big J. Just call me Big J from now on.
Okay. I'm ready.
Prepared for this shindig.
Peanuts on the premise.
For real, who wants to shotgun?
Come here, bro!
Oh shit.
Daddy?
Didn't see you there, son. Hold up. No, he's there. Okay, hold up. The big snort. Frosty the Blowman? The Yeti Man? Dude!
They call you Nostro?
I wouldn't expect you to understand, son. You spend 23 hours a day in that room of yours playing video games. I've never seen you look a girl in the face without passing out.
I mean, I guess I can try and get in.
That's the spirit. Give this man some punch right now.
Fruit upsets my tummy.
Trust me, there's no fruit in his punch.
I don't feel so good.
Your boy isn't taking this very well.
We need 50 cc's of drool stat. Isn't working. Get in the mango pod.
It's our last one!
Get in the hero pod.
Oh, that is a kick on me. Whoa. I have the kick. What is up, my brother?
Eugene, is that you? I thought you weren't feeling good.
Oh, bro, I am so sick right now. Oh, by the way,
seat anywhere. Some wise guy stole it or something. Okay.
So wise.
Alright. I guess I'll just welcome the next act. Please welcome to the stage Mr. Matthew Robinson. Hey guys, how are y'all doing tonight? Pretty awesome. Okay. It's pretty funny ladies, aren't they? Y'all enjoying tonight's show? Yeah! How many people are college students in the audience? Yeah! Ooh, that's what's up. Alright, so like many of you all, I have parents. And my parents are kind of interesting people, you know. My dad's a little bit older. You know, he's actually 73 years old, which for me being 20, that's quite a bit older for him being my father. That means he was born in 1946, which is crazy when you think about it. It's the year that the U.S. finally ended World War II. You know, you could go to college for like $400. You know, like the races were separated, women didn't have any rights. You know, it's just the golden age. You know, it's just like the right track. But anyway, so my dad, when he was born, he grew up in a pretty nice family. You know, his dad was an officer in the military. His mom owned a hotel and a restaurant, so he grew up pretty wealthy. You know, upper middle class. You know. So he made his way through school, he played basketball, he got a big basketball scholarship, he got a full ride to this big fancy university in Indiana, you know, he's majoring in physical education, yeah, and he just dropped it all and became a drug dealer. You know, it's like the track that we're all on. It's incredible stuff. But my dad wasn't just a drug dealer. No. He was a drug lord. And when I say that he's a lord, I'm not talking about like, you know, some low-level lord. No, think Heisenberg, freaking Breaking Bad level kind of stuff. Just like the cartel didn't get him. No. But yeah, so when he was the drug lord, they didn't call him Freddy the drug lord. No, they had a nickname for him on the streets, as some people call him. They called him the Surgeon. Which, as his son, is incredibly terrifying. Because who was he operating on? My father, who can barely fix the lawnmower, was somehow had the accreditation to do medical procedures on somebody. I don't want to think about it anymore. But anyway, so while he was the surgeon, what he would do is he would go to hotels during nights. He would come late at night, he'd have a big suitcase. I'm not talking about like some little luggage thing. No, a huge suitcase. And he'd get up into his room, he'd open it up, and it'd be full of weed. And not just low level, but like high grade, high quality. So you go through the night, you check out the next morning, that whole suitcase would be full of money. I don't know where that money went, because he's not paying for my college right now. It's like he's freaking Midas, turning weed into gold or something like that. Crazy stuff, but eventually we figured out that if he stayed in one place, he could make more money than moving from hotel to hotel, you know, avoiding the cops. He didn't just stay in like the street corner like some lowly drug dealer. No. My dad opened up a designer Italian shoe store in Ohio as a front for his marijuana operation. Pretty badass if you think about it. That's really the real OG. Well, anyway, the only reason I can tell this story tonight was because, you know, my dad actually died. No, but not really. He's just old enough that y'all believe me. That's all I got for y'all. Thank you so much. Fall off again. I'd like to welcome the next act. You may recognize her name as a rapper. But she's going to spit some lyrics for you, you know. Give it up for Malone Lee, everybody.
Okay, let's hear it for Matthew one more time, because that was cool. I'm not actually a rapper, that was a lie. I told him to quit saying it, he won't. But, so, my basement is a very dark and creepy place. I like most basements can be. They're there's not a big fiery furnace like in the movies where you go down and it's like, oh my gosh, I'm gonna die, it's gonna eat me. But there's a water heater in the corner and it makes some weird noises. So it's the middle of the night and I don't like horror movies and I'm already scared enough in this basement, so I'm not gonna watch one. I'm watching Rio 2. You know how bad I am. And everybody's asleep because my parents are old. They go to bed at like 8:30 in the morning. Not in the morning, at night. I'm the one staying up till 8:30 in the morning. It's fun. And so all of a sudden, in the middle of this movie, I just hear screams of bloody murder and people running. And so I pause the movie and I'm like, okay, that's not my mom or my dad. They're asleep. It's not my brother. He's probably asleep too. I don't know. And all of a sudden, I'm like, okay, there's somebody upstairs. And they're here to kill me. It's fine, there's murder in my house and I'm the only one that's awake and knows. But I have to call my mom now so that she knows and can be prepared. So I called my mom like 6 times. She did not answer. Turn on your ringtone, put it on vibrate because it's bad. I called my dad, same thing, didn't answer. So she did the next logical thing. I looked at the window and I was like, I'm gonna climb out that. It's a small window. And that changed my mind because, you know, I can't just leave them there to die by themselves. We're a family, we do things together. So I called my sister, who lives like 30 minutes away, but it's more like an hour in local traffic because it just sucks. And she answers the phone, she's like, you're fine. I'm like, no, you don't understand. They're gonna kill me. I don't know who's up there, but I'm gonna die. She's like, no, you're fine, I promise. And you have to come to the house. And she's like, okay, I'm on my way. And so she hangs up and she's driving. And I realized that in that moment, she's like halfway from my house, that I just invited my sister to my house with the murderer to die with me. What on earth was I thinking? I don't really know. It's fine, there was murder in my house. You've done the same thing, don't question me. And so she gets there, and I'm like, okay, she's gonna come in here, she's gonna save me, it's gonna be great, I love her. I was wrong. She texts me and she goes, Mom, the door's locked. I can't get in the house. And I was like, great, so I have to go upstairs where the murderer is and let you in? Are you insane? But I don't have any other choice because I can't just leave her outside. It's cold and dark and, you know, there's a murderer. So I get there, and at the top of the stairs there's this hallway, and this way is where my sister is at the door waiting for me to come get her. And this way, there's a light at the end of the hallway. And you know, it already feels like I'm in a horror movie enough, so what am I gonna do? I'm gonna go towards the light. That's fine. I got my phone in my hand, I'm like, if this murderer is around this corner, I'm chucking it in his face, I'm like, throw it in. He's going down. So I get around this corner, and there's a person, and I'm like, okay, I'm ready. I'm like, ready to chuck my phone. And all of a sudden I realize that that's not a murderer, that's my mom. And she's watching Jaws. Thank you, that's all I have.
All I've eaten today were edible flowers from the farmer's market. Oh my god. Oh. Is that gluten-free? No. My diet is paleo, gluten-free, vegan, and of course all organic and free trade. That's a really restrictive diet. I mean, sure, if you just want to conform to the societal expectations that the meat industry forces upon us. Anyway, I mean, I heard this place was pretty cool because I heard it was a warehouse converted from a coffee shop, converted from a soap factory, converted from a free-range chicken farm. So I decided to come out and visit, but it's Name's Mac.
Hi, Matt.
What's your name?
I'm Ivy.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah.
What brings you here tonight?
You know, since I'm a full-time student athlete, you know, I'm going super well, you know, since I'm always grinding in the gym or at practice, you know what I'm saying?
Is that right?
Yeah, did I mention I play baseball for Central?
No. Do you have any other interests? Just baseball?
You know, not much besides baseball. You know, I can't even drink because all I eat are foods that fuel my body. That's right, you know, I shouldn't even be here because we got a big semi-final game coming up tomorrow, you know? But, you know, I skipped my night class to come here, so I might just stick around.
You skipped your night class?
Yeah!
Which one?
It's called Communications 10 something, you know. I failed it last semester, but my dad said it was okay because my college is paid for. He wants me to focus on my athletic career. Hey, bro, you live? You live, bro? You do? You live? All right, we're swole. What's up, girl? Name's Brad. What's your name?
I'm Ivy.
Yeah, that's what's up. So, what you into tonight, Ivy?
I'll be sleeping in my own bed tonight, Brad.
Without me? Hey! You gotta give us Beta, Theta, Omicron, Phi Phi, Alpaca, Abacus, Boys a chance, baby girl. Come on back to the Fratican, we can have some fun. You wanna try my jewel?
No!
Repulsed by his touch. Bro, where am I? Fair enough.
It smells like weed in here. Ugh. Is that the breathalyzer? Hate it, Mom. Sucks.
Hey, what's up?
Oh, hi.
Hi, my name's Mike.
I'm Ivy.
Oh, yeah, that's awesome. So, yeah, so, like, what brings you here?
You know, just to be honest, like, dating's just not really my game. So I thought, why not?
No, a sweet girl like you that... No, there's no way.
So sweet. What about a handsome fellow like you?
Well, if you want me to be honest, I'm just here to try and get away from my crazy wife and kids.
I heard somebody talk, first off, found my tie, but also I heard somebody talking about dating. You know, I can't skip a chance to talk about this. You know, recently I took part in like dabbling in movies. I know, it's surprising. I'm glad you asked. Oh, golly. Well, you know, yeah, I downloaded a Tinder recently. Do you know what they put on their bios in Tinder? I was swiping through the bios like a Southwest, like a Southern Belle. On a hot, sunny day, I was like, my stuff, oh, lands a lot. She wants me to do what? She has a father. She wants me to do what? So, our next act is Capitalism Safari. I hope you guys enjoy it.
Welcome to Capitalism Safari. I'm Steve L. I've got a real treat for you today.
Shut your damn mouth!
This
I want that one.
is a very dangerous time of the month for them. See, not many people would observe them during this season. Lithium, commonly known as single mother, has had her annual divorce with disability check. She is coming out of hibernation for the first of the month. Now let's watch before we piss her off.
Listen here. If you don't start acting right, you know what's gonna happen.
No, Mommy, you wouldn't. You gotta know who my real daddy is for him to come and take my race car baby.
What are you talking about? You were raised and conceived on the same futon. I swear if doctors took stamps, I'd have you tested.
So
observe her without her getting all defensive. Now, normally I have to wear pounds of protective gear, but I need to stay nimble in case things get nasty.
What in the name of Robert E. Lee are you doing? I'm not ready. Get your hands off me. You shouldn't do this.
Shut up. Anyway, you smell that? Definitely gingivitis. Some kind of gum like. She couldn't find any toothbrushes on a tree in the wild, poor girl. Oh, fuck! I got stuck up on me. Let's go to the pharmacy section and get this nasty boy checked out for any flesh-eating diseases.
I need the Lord broken condoms, boy. I reckon you just saved my life.
Mama, if you don't give me no McDonald's, I'm gonna scream.
I'm sorry, sweetheart. They got a McDonald's in this Walmart. They got a Subway that takes stamps. Now listen, sis, that ain't no way to get what you want. We can hitchhike to the nearest one if it'll get you to shut the hell up. Fine. I don't give a damn. You can get your McDonald's till you're dirty. Be quiet, you little bastard.
I hope Steve Irwin's okay. It was just a hit to the source of So, I'd like to welcome our next act, which happens to be Ivy Neal with a lovely little stand-up routine. Hope you guys enjoy it.
Let's give them another round of applause. They did such a great job. Okay, so I got asked out on a date recently, and I was just super excited because it's not happen often, all right? And he was in my high school, he wanted to be a lawyer, right? So I'm like, this is just perfect. And so I get all dolled up, like I'm curling my hair, right, and putting on my makeup, and he rolls up to my house at 10 a.m. And I was like, that's a little concerning, but you know, he's just excited. So I hop in his car, and he's like, I'm gonna take you out to your favorite place, Abby, my favorite place, we're gonna go out to eat. I was like, okay. It wasn't until we passed our city limits, I was a little bit concerned. I was like, okay. And so I'm like, where are you taking me? And he's like, oh, it's a place called Debbie's. It's like squeeze burgers. Squeeze burgers. So we finally get there. I cannot stress to you enough how terrifying Debbie's look from the outside. And those stray dogs everywhere. Someone spray painted Debbie's on the side. It's really a white building. And I was like, this looks like a horror film. So we're walking in, and as soon as we go inside, I realize that there's no menus, no booths, just 4 bar stools, and Debbie herself cooking the burgers, all right? And so there's one 70-year-old man on this side of me, and one 70-year-old man on this side of me, and I'm like, this is so strange. So I hop in, and it's like they're talking, like, are you on a date? And unfortunately, yeah. And so we go, and Debbie's just cooking up hamburgers, but she has no gloves on, and is just slapping them together with, like, hamburger meat raw. So we're eating there, and we're talking or whatever. And then she's like, now y'all got these squeeze? Squeeze? And she's like, yeah. Reach in with both hands and just squeeze the juice. It's like juice is going everywhere, like just hot grease. And I'm like, oh my God. So I'm going to like take a bite. Because at first I wasn't going to. And she was like, are you not going to eat what I cooked for you? And I was like, is this so? So I got to get a big bite, and like this juice goes everywhere. Like it's just down my chin, it looked awful. And so I had 4 Cokes, my date had 5 squeeze burgers. Okay, so we were getting ready to leave. And she's like, we're going to sign the guest book. The guest book? And she's like, yeah. So I had my date do it. He signs it Mr. and Mrs. Cox. That's not my last name. So this is a concern. And so we're walking out to the car, and I'm like, listen, like, why don't you just take me home? Like, I'm just not getting a good vibe from this. And he was like, no, I want to take you hiking. I was like, hiking? He's like, yeah. So we get back in the car, and we drive another 30 minutes. So at this point, I'm 2 hours away from my home on my first date. We go to Mammoth Cave. And so we're going hiking. First off, both of our phones are dead. And I'm like, all right, I have to be home for dinner. I was like, so we're going to take the short trail. No, we're on the long trail. So we're walking around, and I'm like, okay, like, how do you know what time it is? I'm like, we need to get home. And he's like, I can tell the time by the sun in the sky. And I was like, what? And he's like, yeah, I'm a Boy Scout. He's like, so I know what time it is by the sun in the sky. And I'm like, that's strange. We need to go. I have to get back for dinner. And he was like, oh, dinner? He's like, do you like salad? And I'm like, sure, I like salad. He bends down and just starts pulling up weeds. Right? And he's like, here, I made you a salad. And I was like, okay. So, fun fact, I wanted to get home, so we're both standing on this uphill hill, and we're eating weeds, right? And I'm like, how do you know these aren't poisonous, Tyler? And he's like, oh, I'm a Boy Scout. And I'm like, oh, okay. So we're eating the weeds, and I'm like, listen, all right, we ate the weeds, we went on a hike, how about we go home? And he's like, well, I have to show you my favorite tree. tree? He's like, yeah. He goes to like some tree and he carves our names in the tree. So at this point, okay, he's written down my last name is his, and we have our names carved in the tree, name of Cave, and we have to leave. So we're finally back in the car, we're driving around, and he's like, well, we have time for some errands. I'm like, no, I have to get home. We stopped at not one, not two, but 3 pawn shops. And so we're in there, and I'm like, you have to be home, blah, blah, blah. He's like really having a great time, like talking it up. So by the second pawn shop, I'm in the car. Like, I'm not getting out. Like, this is just going on too long. So he finally comes back out, and after the third one, he has like a package. And I was like, this is strange, whatever, not gonna nag him, really have to focus on getting home. So he pops it in the back of the trunk, we're driving, and I finally see my counting. I'm like, okay, thank God, I hear my count. We roll by, and I see his grandparents, okay, his grandpa's, everybody's in this road. I'm like, okay, Lord. So we finally, like, we meet them, we're back in the car, and I finally see my house. I'm like, okay, we're getting here, here's my driver over here. My dad is out front, like, waiting, right, on the porch, so another red flag. It's 10 p.m. I've been at this man for 12 hours, okay, while I'm doing a work shift. So at this point, I'm concerned, my dad's concerned, right, so we pop out, and then he's like, my dad's like, where have y'all been, blah, blah, blah. And my dad's like, oh, Mr. Neal, I have a gift for you. My dad's like, yeah. Guess what he pulls out of his trunk? An AR-15 that he got at the pawn shop. And so he's going to show this to my dad, and my dad's like, what the heck? And so I'm just like, well, I have a question for you, Mr. Neal. And my dad's like, okay, what? He's like, do you think I'll be a good son-in-law? But after all, he is going to be a lawyer, right? Thank you all very much. It's all I have.
Sorry, I ordered 25 minutes ago. This isn't even what I ordered, and the Happy Meal they gave me didn't even come with a toy, and there's some guy telling riddles the entire time.
You went to McDonald's, and what did you expect?
I mean, I didn't expect to pay $20 for a $5 meal and not get my change back. Where are you going?
To Chick-fil-A?
I hate Chick-fil-A. I don't want to go there.
It's a judgment-free zone, okay? Suck it up, you'll be fine.
It is a beautiful day here at Chick-fil-A. How may I serve you today?
Can I get a Chick-fil-A sandwich with no pickles and a large lemonade?
Absolutely. Would you like some fries with that?
Sure. Thank you.
Oh, my pleasure. And so is there anything I can get for you today?
No, thanks. I'm not eating here. Thank you.
Oh, my pleasure. Sir, your sins are forgiven. You don't have to hide that from us anymore.
Sorry. Thanks.
It's okay. Enjoy yourself here at Chick-fil-A.
Thank you.
Right out. Here you go.
Thank you.
My pleasure.
Actually, this isn't supposed to have pickles on it, like, at all. What?
Oh my goodness. I'm so sorry. I'll have a fresh one right out to you.
Thank you.
And, how about a free milkshake?
No, I don't, that's
a
not,
free cookie for your trouble?
I don't need all that. What? Oh, okay.
That's fresh. And, I threw in some free meal coupons.
That's a lot of coupons.
Sure, here's some of mine too.
This is ridiculous. It needs to stop. My God.
Sir, we do not use the manager's name in vain.
What does that even mean?
use Chick-fil-A. Please forgive me, for I have sinned. I have given my brethren here the wrong meal. Literally just pickles, it's not the end of the world, I promise. I don't deserve to work here. Judas. My child, your sins are forgiven. Continue to do my work and serve chicken to your brethren. Now you, take that downstairs.
Why eat Chick-fil-A when you can eat a Big Mac? You're displeased with our service, well, I'll eat my hat. For our next act, we'll have Corey Sparkman, the stand-up routine.
All right, everybody, how you doing? All right, I got a little story for you, so I hope you're ready to have a little bit more fun with me. All right, so Mama raised a good little Christian boy, and so that, needless to say, I'm pretty innocent. Never done much in my life. Never even kissed a girl until last March. Yeah, laugh at that. Needless to say, I'd never drank. I'd like to think of myself as a pretty friendly guy. And what does EKU do right as soon as I step foot on campus? They root me with a cokehead. Woo! What am I going to do with that? I don't know. So, I'm rooming with this guy. He's over. Every night I come home from class, I stick my finger under his nose and make sure he's still breathing. But his muscles are so strong, he sucks my finger up his nose. That's stressful as it is, man. If I don't speak, I don't want to have my finger sucked up his nose. Well, at 8 a.m., me being a stupid freshman, I got pre-cal for 8 a.m., and that's the real walk of shame right there. Walking from Burnham all the way to Wallace to hear some dude talking about negative B plus or minus square root of B over. I don't give a damn. Really? I'm doing stand-up. Gosh, so every morning I walk past this random girl, and we're always like, hey, how you doing? And it's like, hey, you know, never really talked. Little innocent virgin brain boy over here. She's like, hey, oh my gosh, I'm freaking Casanova. So I figure I'm a friendly guy. Let's make a friend. You're new to campus. How many more friends could you need? A lot. So I walk up to her and I say, hey, my name's Corey, and she's like, hey, we're going with Vanessa McConaughey. Just in case she shows up. It's not gonna be pretty. So she's like, hi, I'm Vanessa. And it's like, how you doing? She doesn't have a list, don't worry about that. And then it's like, how you doing? She's automatically, she's just like, you want to come to my dorm with me tonight? Maybe watch some Netflix and, you know, have a good time. And I was just like, I can watch Netflix without worrying about my roommate overdosing. Yes! Just like, what am I going to do? Am I going to draw her a picture? I'm just going crazy. So I'm like, yes. I'll go. So, that night, she told me that she lives in Keene. For those of you who don't know, all the way across campus from Burnham, that's over there, next to Dude's Toe. And we're making the virgin trek to Mecca all the way across. I almost get hit by 4 cars, and I'm like, up and down, I'm just waiting. Okay, so I get there and she opens the door. She takes me up to the 7th floor. All women. Never been in a floor with all women before. Hands were a little shaky. So she takes me into her room. We start watching Supernatural. I've never seen that show before, but I start to like it. The dude's got a shotgun, there's ghosts, he's shooting. Every 5 minutes, she's like, I don't want to make some great water. Would you like to try the water? And it doesn't even register that her uncle makes water. He puts in a bottle. Am I going to drink her uncle's piss? Is that what's about? It's like, I don't know, it's college, the libertarianism, whatever. I'm cool for a good time. So, I mean, it's a clear liquid and it's half full, don't even notice that the cap's undone. I'm not thirsty. I drank plenty beforehand. I need to hydrate for this kind of stuff. So, she's every 20 minutes, right in the middle of a good scene. Want to drink water? Let's try some water. And I was like, fine. Shut up. I take the water and I took a drink of it. Spiciest water I've ever had. 180 proof of devil juice. I didn't know what to do. I panicked. I gulped the whole thing. Apparently I'm a lightweight because the alcohol triggered polio. Just her hand slaps on my thigh. I don't know what to do. It's moving up towards my personal square. I'm like, I decided to pass the fuck out. So, it's getting closer. Oh, God, God's gonna hate me. And then, what do girls not like? You're good at that. Farts! Fart on! I've never been so grateful for IBS in my life. I pretend to fart on her hand, flings off like it's the repellent magnet. And then, that is how Mama's boy kept his virginity nice and clean the way it came.
Tickets, EKU will be proud of you for that one. Oh, hold on a second, Harry. I'm about to hand out a fat ticket myself. Attention all units, this is Officer 775. I've got a code black in Sector 4. I'm going in. Please stand by for backup, over. Oh, my word. This is almost worse than backing into a parking spot.
Oh my God, that's my car. I'm so sorry. A girl just passed out inside and I had to call an ambulance to make sure she was okay.
Oh, so you're the person who's responsible for this egregious action. And that's a likely story. I've heard them all.
I'm not lying.
Listen, man. Being parked for 15 minutes and 2 seconds in a 15-minute unloading zone is a serious offense around these parts. I've heard the story. I've heard them all before. I'm sorry. Disrespecting officer.
Oh my God, is she okay?
Staged, obviously. That's why we cut theater. Ma'am, what's your name?
Jessica.
Well, Jennifer, has just granted you with another ticket. Just respect to this badge. I put my life on the line every day for you kids, and this is the respect that I get. Talking out of line. Resisting ticketing.
Okay, stop.
Wearing the wrong dress code.
Okay,
resisting ticketing.
Why?
Listen, Julia. I'm going to have to ask you to not talk to an officer such as myself unless granted clearance prior to.
First of all, my name's Jessica. Second of all, you're just a police academy dropout trying to clean out students' wallets to keep EKU afloat from blowing all its money on a second rec center. I'm leaving.
Josephine, I'm going to have to ask you to step away from me right now. This is 775. I need backup in Sector 4 right now. We have a code turquoise. I repeat, a code turquoise.
I came as quick as I could. Are you okay?
Oh, you really needed to be here to stop a 19-year-old girl. I have to say, this guy makes you look like a real officer.
Disrespecting an officer again. You know, Josiah, you're walking a real place. Officer Butts here is one of our finest decorated officers.
Your name's Officer Butts.
Excuse me, Officer Harry Bahutz. B-U-H-T-T-Z. Thank you.
Officer Butts, set a perimeter around the vehicle.
Roger.
We're going to need to investigate this area for weeks to come to find out the true story.
Yeah, that's not going to stop me from pulling out.
Oh, really, Jedediah? Harry, Booter. I mean, you're welcome to take it up at the office if you'd like, the parking office.
Yeah, I'm going to go straight to the parking office and tell them what clowns they have working for them.
Well, why don't you say hi to the receptionist, Betty, while you're there? She is my wife, after all.
Well, she doesn't run the whole office.
Yeah, but my cousin Scooter does.
You know what? I'm going straight to President Benson.
Old Mikey B? Hey, brother.
You know what? I'm transferring.
Oh, yeah, you can't transfer without your card. Harry, bring in the truck. No one told me this job would be easy when I took the 5-minute online training. The things I've seen, the pain, the harassment, the constant cramps I get in my hand every day from writing ticket after ticket. And worst of all is the disrespect I receive from students like old Jessica Octopus. It's a hard job, but damn, I do it well.
I have awful news. Just terrible, just the worst news, right?
Adam, are you okay?
Yeah, are you all right? You seem all out of sorts.
What's going on?
Oh my gosh, dude.
And guys, I'm fine.
Come on, hold on. Come on.
It's okay. I think it's because I'm part of the soft generation. Thank you.